Hello, you are with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. United Nations statistics estimate that over 600 million people live with disability globally, and over 400 million people live with disability in Africa. 40% of Africa's population are made up of people living with disability. 10 to 15% of school-age children in Africa live with disability. Ghana's population is over 32 million, and 8% are people living with disability. How does this impact on persons with disability in terms of policy formulation, marriage and family life, education, healthcare, employment, and so on? For those of us in the disability community, discrimination and stigmatization is the root cause of almost every challenge we face. However, success only comes to those who know how to overcome their challenges and not those who know how to avoid challenges. So join me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability, as I navigate my way through the riveting stories, the unbelievable experiences, and the life-transforming journeys of persons with disability on the Helping Hand TV show. Hello, you are welcome to another exciting edition of the Helping Hand TV show, where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. And like I say, you are welcome. Welcome to my world where disability is not inability. Special thanks to DV Unlimited Company Limited and FCC Fast Chapel, my proud sponsors. And special thanks to you for always tuning in to your favorite show. And as you can see, today is a very special edition. We are having the Celebration of Love special edition at the Accra Rehabilitation Center. And it's been phenomenal. This is in honor of my late mom, Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman. We miss her so much, but we thank God that in honor of her memory, we are touching lives and we are blessing humanity. It's a Helping Hand TV show. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. And today I want to introduce you to someone with so much ability. Some people call her the greatest friend. Others call her the sweet companion. And others still call her the faithful worker. She is dependable, reliable, and adorable. And she's committed to lending you a helping hand anytime, anywhere. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome DV Cleaners.
DV Cleaners Alata Samana Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Aloe Vera Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Body Lotions, DV Cleaners Hair Shampoos, DV Cleaners Hair Conditioners, DV Cleaners Liquid Detergents, DV Cleaners Hand Wash, DV Cleaners Floor Cleaners, DV Cleaners Toilet Cleaners, DV Cleaners Cake Soaps, and now introducing DV Cleaners Hand Sanitizers. For bulk purchase, call us on +233 278 308 246 or +233 244 467 326. DV Cleaners, one of the top most made in Ghana products. DV Cleaners, proudly Ghanaian.
And so remember that anytime you purchase any of the DV Cleaners range of products, you are lending a helping hand to a person with disability, and you are supporting H4P Organization's special advocacy for persons with disability. DV Cleaners,
Nature's finest touch.
Welcome back.
Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of the Helping Hand TV show, where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. And like I say, you are welcome. Welcome to my world where disability is not inability. Let me say very, very special thanks to DV Unlimited Company Limited and FCC Fast Chapel, my proud sponsors. And special thanks to you for tuning in to the Helping Hand TV show. As I promised you last week, I'm bringing you the continuation of the Celebration of Love, where H4P had a free health screening, dental care, eye care, general care for the Accra Rehabilitation Center. That is like the hub of disability in Ghana. Last week we brought you the part 1. This week we are bringing you the part 2. We hope you enjoy it and keep supporting H4P Organization as we do this good work. This is the Helping Hand TV show. Enjoy it. Celebration of Love, the health screening has been going on for about 3 years. We've gone around most of the regions in Ghana, and several hundreds of people have been beneficiaries of this. Especially, we target the disabled schools, special education schools, where the students go to school and sometimes for a whole year, sometimes 2 years, 3 years, and they've not had proper medical care. So H4P has taken it upon itself to do this, to bridge the gap, to help brothers and sisters, especially those in the educational institutions, so that they would also have free medical care. H4P, the management and the board, we look at particular schools. I think our last one, we had gone to Cape Coast, we came back to Teshi, where our base is. And the aim is to make sure that as many people as possible, persons with disability, would have access to free health screening. When it comes to our programs, what we do is that we check you and then we make sure if it is beyond our capacity, we make referrals. There are collaborations we have with most of the government hospitals and some private institutions, and it helps go a long way to bring the persons with disability in touch with the health caregivers firsthand, and that goes a long way to help them.
Observing H4P for the past 14 years has been a passionate journey to see persons with disability become better. What you are doing, in as much as it's costing you so much, there is no amount of money we can ever use to repay the kindness you've extended to the disability community. So we'd like to stand on behalf of the disability community to also say a big thank you. We stand on behalf of the Accra Rehab Center to say a big thank you. We are seeing the people being attended to today. The more the people are attended to, the more people keep coming.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Thank you. Going around, there are some of the names people are calling you. Some are calling you persons with disability. Bishop is our patron. Bishop is our father. Bishop is an angel sent from God. He's our deliverer because you've made so in their lives. And I'm joining my brother to say that God richly bless you for touching the lives of persons with disability so much that when they are talking, you can see the gratitude in their face, the joy. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. I was going to say that all these accolades, all these many hats you are giving me, I have to share them with First Chapel. I have to share them with DV Unlimited Company Limited, because a man can go so far depending on the help he has. You can't shoot an arrow very far if you don't have a string that will take all the pressure from the arrow before they are released. First Chapel, DV Unlimited Company Limited, have been my major sponsors, if not the only sponsors. Every time I have to do a project, I call on First Chapel. They are there. They'll contribute. In fact, even if you look around, it's a weekday. Some of them are supposed to be at work, but they take H4P as their God-given assignment, and they are here. Mothers are here, fathers are here. I saw a father in H4P feeding his son because he brought the son for celebration of love and he's working. Then he go and see the child and not. Those are the behind the scenes. That's what people don't see. They only see me on camera. They only see me doing all that. But there are people who are holding up my hands, and all the success. Every time, it doesn't escape me. Every time I hear somebody commend me, I say in my mind, this blessing goes to First Chapel. This blessing goes to DV Unlimited Company Limited. Because not just that I'm grateful, I am very much aware of the people God is using to take me up. So every time I hear these things, I want to quickly also say that First Chapel, tremendous family, tremendous church. I don't know if there is any pastor in this world as I am. I would never stop saying that. So again, as you thank me, help me thank First Chapel, because they have made this possible.
All the amazing people watching, thank you so much for tuning in and for being part of Celebration of Love. And to all Fire Citizens, Fire City Chapel members, thank you so much for standing with the Bishop. And DV Unlimited Company Limited, thank you so much for your tremendous support in making this dream Bishop has to become a reality. God richly bless you.
God richly bless you, Fire City Chapel and DB Unlimited. But talking about impact, people who have helped you impact the disability community. Let's talk about the wonderful, the beautiful,
The one and only.
the one and only,
The stupendous.
the stupendous,
Splendiferous.
splendiferous,
Gorgeous.
gorgeous, Mrs. Christina Anansiwa
Yeah.
Hackman. I believe she contributed immensely to the success of H4P Organization, and she's the reason why you are doing this celebration of love, touching lives, healing people, delivering people. So I want to ask a question. Everybody wants to have a son like you, a son who is so successful, a son who is impacting lives. And I believe that there's a contribution a mother makes into the life of the son to make him such a wonderful person like you. And so I want to ask you some of the life lessons, growing up, some of the life lessons, the beautiful, the gorgeous, the splendiferous Mrs. Christina Nancy Hackman taught you. If you can share some with us, I'm sure you can share them with us till like 10 years time.
I
But
can.
please, we want you to share some of them with us today.
I can. Actually, since I am more than 10 years old, I can share more than 10.
Great,
Yes, you know.
wonderful.
But I think you are spot on. I am better pleased to talk about the contribution of mothers because I largely had a mother with me. My mother taught me everything. Everything I know, how to lace my shoe, how to make sure I don't wear one socks more than once, so that when I remove my shoe, a dog wouldn't come and take the shoe away, and I'll be looking for it. Like so many lessons, and my mother didn't teach me only with words. Her lifestyle, her training was more of her living. I watched my mom, and I became like my mom. Um, I never saw my mom shout at anybody.
I've not
I
seen
can't
the
believe
Bishop shout at the
But a mother taking care of children and not shouting,
Yeah.
that's a very rare character.
My mother never shouted. And let me say this for the record because my mom is not here to say it, so let me say it. I was a very troublesome child. Very troublesome child. Growing up, um, of course, everything changed when I gave my life to Christ. Everything changed for me. But before that, it was not easy. I was not so intelligent. I was not whatever. So you should see the burden and the stress it will put on my mom. I never heard my mom, saw my mom scream at me for any reason.
That is love.
Yeah,
No wonder we are having celebration of love.
exactly.
She poured out so much love.
So it registers the fact that Bishop said that everything he's ever like
Yeah.
everything, and the more he gives the example, you can,
seen it
you
in
can tell
him.
the photocopy.
Yes.
Because as an organization, there are days. I mean, you are saying amazing things you do, but when we get home, there are some things you've not gotten right. Yet we will not be screamed at, but will be spoken to, and you won't even feel guilty. You won't feel like you bent the world, but you are encouraged to do better, and it's just profound.
Naturally and normally, I am calm, peaceful, peaceful, because that is exactly my mother. And that alone for me painted the atmosphere in the house. We didn't have a trouble-free family, but you would not come into the family and see it because my mom would not react. She would not comment unnecessarily. When she's rebuking you, you would wonder whether this is a rebuke, whether this is an advice, whether this is her talking to herself, whether
It's a romantic
or it's
conversation.
a romantic conversation, you know. So that's one striking feature about my mom. She used to boast that she talks to her children with her eyes. And I was saying that it's not a boast, it's the truth. My mom will look at you and you know you have to stop what you are doing. Or she looks at you and you understand what she's saying. She looks at you and you know, okay, it's time to get up. The stairs have come in. Go out. That was my mom. So calm, so gentle, so peaceful.
We'll be right back.
Success is a product of hard and wise work. Here's 60-second success with the bishop. Stay tuned.
Welcome to 60-second success with the bishop, where I give you success nuggets for a successful life. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events, but small minds discuss people. Ideas rule the world. Ideas shape the world. Ideas progress the world. To be successful, you must either be an originator of an innovative idea, or you must be skilled and equipped enough to administrate an original idea. To be successful, you must be focused on working on ideas that create impact, ideas that make others better, ideas that make society better. Remember that ordinary people would always talk about other people, but extraordinary people would always talk about ideas that bring progress to other people. That is what makes you a successful person. It has taken 60 seconds for me to give you this success tip, but it will take more than 60 seconds for you to put it to work in your life. So start your journey to success now.
And I also welcome Bishop Dr. Charles to Kenya as well. Kindly extend H4P to Kenya. Your work is clearly seen, and your work is clearly seen, and your work is clearly seen. Thank you so much. May God bless you. May God bless H4P. Thank you.
I know at H4P we are proudly Ghanaian. Proudly Ghanaian. And I borrow from Kwame Nkrumah, our founder, when he says that the independence of Ghana is meaningless except it is connected, it's tied to the independence of other African nations. So we cannot stay only in Ghana as H4P, doing what we can do in Ghana, but we spread our tentacles to the rest of Africa and even outside Africa, because we believe that to build a disability community that has dignity, it has to go all over, right?
Definitely.
So this is why we do this show, to bring dignity to disability, to bring hope to those who are hopeless. To all those who contribute to H4P through our mobile money system, thank you so much for helping us do this job. God richly bless you. If you are not yet part of those who help H4P through the mobile money system, I think it's time for you to decide to be a help to the Helping Hand TV show.
You can also support H4P in bringing dignity to disability. Give today via our MTN mobile money on +233 596 313 338. The name is H4P. You can also send your donations via bank transfer. Fidelity Bank Ghana Limited, Rich Towers Branch, Accra, Ghana. Account name is H4P Helping Hand Project Fund. The account number is 20 900 308 70805. You can also visit our website h4porganization.org for more information. Thank you and God richly bless you. H4P, bringing dignity to disability. H4P, perfection is our passion.
Welcome back.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome back. This is Celebration of Love at the Accra Rehabilitation Center. We are blessed to have the wonderful, the amazing, the kind, the caring CEO of the H4P Organization, Bishop Dr. Charles Kofi Hackman. Before the break, we were talking about the great lessons his mom, Mrs. Christina Nanswa Hackman, taught him. We can see that in the life of Bishop, he's there, always there for people and for persons with disability, being their voice, being their help. And so we are continuing the conversation with Bishop Dr. Charles Kofi Hackman. So thank you so much for being with us here.
Thank you for having me.
We are enjoying hearing about your mom, hearing the great lessons she taught you that has made you this wonderful, amazing blessing to this generation and to persons with disability? So we want to know more about some more lessons that your mom, baby, as you affectionately call her, some of the lessons that she taught you.
So I think this one, it's a funny trait. My mom was funny. My mom could be in the middle of a serious conversation and she will say one thing. Everybody will be laughing. She's naturally very affable, very friendly. When she passed, I realized her name is not actually Christina. Her name is Love.
Her name is Love.
Uh-huh.
'Cause that's who she is, and that's what she does.
Yeah.
Anybody that encountered her knows that she's loved.
Yeah.
I see Bishop do this whole thing about H4P for the past 14 years. No support, no sponsorship, and rather he becomes creative every year. And within a year, he's created to come up with new things to do. What is the driving force? What keeps you going in the midst of all this? That it's not that you have funds available. There is not that you have support thanks to H4P and thanks to DV Unlimited Company Limited and Varsity Chapel. Barring that, to sit and come up with ideas, and it doesn't take minutes. It takes days. And there are some dreams you bring to the fore. People tell you outright that this cannot be done. And at the end of the day, you do it so well, so well, that they begin to congratulate you. What is that driving force that keeps you going?
Mrs. Christina, and also
I saw it.
So then let me tell you something about my mom. She never gave up on anybody. And typical of my mom, every time she's coming up with something new. Every time she's coming up with something new. So we were not really a well-to-do family, like a middle-income family. And my mom would tell us that which means I don't want anybody to come home and see that we are poor people. The creativity to rearrange the chair, the couches are there. Normally, you won't rearrange unless you are bringing new ones. No, the same old ones. Maybe the 3-in-1 is here, the 2-in-1 is here. The next time, the 3-in-1 will be here, the 2-in-1 will be here. The next time, we'll shift it to this place, shift it to that place. The same environment, but different arrangements. Every time she's coming up with something, the same curtain that is
Every
there.
time she's coming up with something.
Every time.
Every time she's coming up with something. Yeah, I know someone who does that.
Every
too.
time. Every time. We have curtains in the house, and maybe for like a month, the curtains will be rolled and tied. That's how we let fresh air come in. The next month, she would use a ribbon to tie it. It won't be rolled and tied. The next month, she would use something else. Like every time.
Always something new.
And it's the same thing. It was not like we're buying new things or anything. It was the same thing. And it was so amazing for me. I was wondering how she does it. I was wondering where the creativity comes from. But she always had something new to do to make the house look fresh. We would eat, let's say, rice. Today we would eat white rice. Tomorrow the same rice, she will put curry something. It will be yellow rice. The next day it will be some other thing, but it's the same rice. And to us children, we felt like our mother was the best mother in the whole world.
She was. And she still is.
So creative. As for that, I give it to my mom. So creative. An interesting thing for me was how she would, my school uniform. I think every parent does that. So she would buy a little bigger than my size. Then they would fold it in. And you would never notice that it's the same uniform I'm wearing throughout. She would release more bit, as and when. But how she would do it would be amazing. Sometimes I didn't even notice that it's. I thought it was a new one, and thought that was my mom, so creative, and she would never stop until she has finished everything my mother says that she finished. I remember one particular incident. We're doing general cleanup in the house, and I was very little. Um, we had to scrub the kitchen, and we were having a visitor. I think my auntie was coming to visit, so she wanted us to finish it before my auntie comes. In the middle of it, there's a knock on the door, and my auntie is in. Immediately, my mom made us wipe the water that we had put on the floor that we were scrubbing the kitchen. She made us wipe it. In my mind, hooray, we are done. Cleaned the place, went to see to my auntie, gave my auntie food, whatever. My auntie went upstairs to go and rest a bit. When she was resting, my mom was in the kitchen scrubbing. And she didn't call us.
She finished what she started.
She finished it. And we knew how she had worked hard from the morning and she was tired. So we thought she would be with my auntie. Or I came downstairs and my mom was scrubbing the kitchen. I remember as a little boy, I stood there and I was smiling. And that picture of my mom looking up to me and telling me that Bibi I best start to be a Bibi I best start to be a
Day life.
My joy the first time was that no work. She went on to do the work without calling us, so there was no struggle. But I was still there. I stood by my mom while she was scrubbing. I didn't want to be there because I was happy my auntie had come and we were going. But rather, that thing she did made me stand by her throughout. I'll pick the clothes for her. I'll do this for her. And she finished the thing. And she said, Bibi, I best start to be a
She gave you an opportunity to learn something.
That's my mom.
Right there.
Well, this reminds me of times you have with the bishop. You're doing a project and something comes in and it looks like a break. Something that will look okay. We are all looking tired, so with this, it means that we call it a day. Oh, let it pass. And you see Bishop picking a file he's writing, and you know that we are actually about to start, and it's running through. So you get to H4P and people admire the way we can say your people. They can work. It's because we are also learning it from our mother and our father. I see you, that is the bishop himself, because until it is done, you never stop until you get to the goal. And we are all looking forward to seeing him come to smile and say that, okay, good job done, or he's satisfied, there's nothing to correct. And that is where we derive that satisfaction. So we are gaining on the benefits from Mrs. Christina and as well. So I think we would like to say that thank you so much for learning well and imparting it so well. Because if you had missed these lessons, H4P wouldn't be this great. There would be no celebration of love today. Because all the ethics, all the code of ethics we are exhibiting now is because of the fact that you were a good student.
An excellent student at that.
And a good teacher. So you learned well and you are teaching it so well. Thank you so much, Bishop, for the impact you are making in our world through the H4P organization. And today we are sitting here celebrating. Everybody is talking about H4P, and it's because of a lot of wise and hard work invested in what we do. Because remember, the core theme is that we are bringing dignity to disability.
You know, it's typical of Fantis. They are very detailed, very neat. Most Fantis, especially the elderly. So that was my mom. So detailed, so meticulous. They would scrutinize everything. First, they would say you check everything. You know, they would check everything, and that's my mom. I learnt it naturally from her. You'd go and bath. You would come. My mom will inspect the back of your ear. She would inspect your neck. She would inspect your toe. So when I was talking, I was saying that she would make sure you don't wear socks more than once, that you remove your shoes and the dog will come for it. Like it was a real thing. My mom would not let you be there without an inspection. Like we can be sitting in the living room, we are chatting, we are talking. Then he'll call Charlie Bra. I would come, will check my ear, will smell me, will do. I said, Igwara. I'm so Igwara, so and my mom made me know that every time of the day, whether I've worked hard or whatever, when she calls me, she must smell something good. Every time. I remember there's a period like I really liked playing football and all that. Within that period, like she would make me bath like 3 times a day. It was burdensome for me at that time. Now I sit back and I'm like, wow. Everything I know my mom taught me. I don't know if I've told you this before. Those days my mom would call me and would let me read to her. She likes reading and she had a lot of books. I didn't like reading. Because I was not too good.
Did you say you didn't like reading?
So I had a pivotal point where everything changed for me when I gave my life to Christ. But before that, I was not a very bright student. So I didn't like reading. Like, let me not say I didn't like reading. I didn't like books. Just the sight of a book would get me scared. I would run away. But my mom would call me and let me read to her. She loved reading. She would read. She would let me read the Methodist hymn book. She's a Methodist. She would let me read the Methodist hymn book. When she would teach me some of the hymns, I would follow her for choir practice. Come back, she would back me and would go up and down. Like she would make me read. Now, I read so much. Somebody wants to tell me something. I tell the person, write it. I want to read it. At the back of my head, I don't realize that is my mom. So like, you can't come and ask for, so those days, like 2 CDs from my mother without writing it. She'll let you write what you need, the amount, what you are going to use it for, and make sure in the letter you are not the only beneficiary. The toffee you are going to buy, are you going to give your next door neighbor, your friend, or you are the only one going to eat the toffee? If it doesn't appear in the letter, you are not getting the 2 CDs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like you have to affect somebody's life.
That's
you
my
have to
mom.
impact somebody's
For
life.
her,
that is the bishop.
That's
is
my
Mrs.
mom.
Christiana Hackman.
What did Mrs. Hackman that said that God gave us 2 hands?
exactly.
One is for you.
Yes.
The other
is to help
others.
somebody
Yes.
else. Yeah.
Nyameka Bishop say Nyankopon nhyira no onyɛ ne kɛse na adwene pa a onya sɛ ɔbɛyɛ saa school na ma disabled fo Nyankopon fi na komam na yɛde ɔnhyira no mpagya no na abrinia ɔma no so nsin nea wayi na nhyɛ ne die anuonyam amen.
Timida Reverend ase nyame hyira no pa adwene pa bia wo ma yɛ bia nyame enhyira no no nhyira ne busuafo nyina amen.
The Mecca Bishop said, Yamishrano, O man, a quantity obetimi atnas as in such. Nanya coupon ton supango and dobias, Nanny, Nadebia with Miakan, Yamismith Miakan.
Wamaya drew, Wamaya drew, and I was 2 young from Sofa, Yalian, Yali, won't put you anymore, and now I may who drew. Near the impose, no sound to us or polyclinic, so. Ahwenti waboan na wona ho woni sahwe kra ya usana bibi wo ho a ekuti a onti ene de ya pom ni na obehwe ene de waboan ankasa waboan nti me ka che bishop say yehu anhira na ankasa na o ma ne nkwane ahode se be ya obetimi akoso waboan say ya se nyina na yenya sika eto aduro ti so waboan sa kwan we so yehu anhira ne bebre.
We'll be right back.
I am your worship. Receive this living sacrifice. I am your worship. Accept this living sacrifice.
And I also welcome Bishop Dr. Charles to Kenya as well. Kindly extend H4P to Kenya. Your work is clearly seen, and your work is clearly seen, and your work is clearly seen. Thank you so much. May God bless you. May God bless H4P. Thank you.
I know at H4P we are proudly Ghanaian. Proudly
Yes.
Ghanaian.
Yes.
And I borrow from Kwame Nkrumah, our founder, when he says that the independence of Ghana is meaningless except it is connected, it's tied to the independence of other African nations. So we cannot stay only in Ghana as H4P, doing what we can do in Ghana, but we spread our tentacles to the rest of Africa and even outside Africa, because we believe that to build a disability community that has dignity, it has to go all over, right?
Definitely.
So this is why we do this show, to bring dignity to disability, to bring hope to those who are hopeless. To all those who contribute to H4P through our mobile money system, thank you so much for helping us do this job. God richly bless you. If you are not yet part of those who help H4P through the mobile money system, I think it's time for you to decide to be a help to the Helping Hand TV show.
You can also support H4P in bringing dignity to disability. Give today via our MTN mobile money on +233 596 313 338. The name is H4P. You can also send your donations via bank transfer. Fidelity Bank Ghana Limited, Rich Towers Branch, Accra, Ghana. Account name is H4P Helping Hand Project Fund. The account number is 20 900 308 70805. You can also visit our website H4P Organization.org for more information. Thank you and God richly bless you. H4P, bringing dignity to disability. H4P, perfection is our passion.
Welcome back.
Well, this is all time would allow us. Special thanks to DV Unlimited Company Limited, FCC, Fast Chapel, my proud sponsors. And special thanks to you for always tuning in to your favorite show. I promise to bring you the continuation of this amazing episode next week. But before I go, if you have seen everything we have done, it shows you how much H4P is committed to bringing dignity to disability. Special thanks to those who always support us. You contribute to H4P through our mobile money system. If you are not yet a member of those who contribute to H4P through the mobile money system, prayerfully consider to be part of it, because H4P is really, really touching lives. It's your turn to lend us a helping hand so that we can continue to be the helping hand for the disability community. Well, I'll bring you the continuation of this episode, this amazing Celebration of Love edition, next week, same time. Until then, remember, disability is not inability. Thank you so much and take good care of yourself. God bless you.
I'll do